Hi guys, it's Andy from Divine Trading here, checking in for the Sunday accountability session. So this is the end of week 2. Week 1 was research. Week 2 has been start of the training course, so the KB online trading course. So into the first week, really positive. Did everything I wanted to do. Did probably over 8 hours a week study on Forex. Also, if you follow the other videos this week, loads of other positive stuff as well in terms of just getting things straight in other areas of my life as well: diet, exercise, finances, relationships, personal development, etc. Tomorrow I finish annual leave, so I'm back to the day job. So that'll be a challenge. I'm going to get up at about 5:30, so I can still do an hour study before I have to get ready for work. So that'll be a little bit tougher. What I wanted to talk about in this video, as well as being accountable, which I think I've covered off, is yesterday stroke today. I had a little bit of a wobble. I don't know if you found this, but when I start something new, fairly early on in the process, there's a little voice that starts chirping in my earhole from my mind, saying, this is really quite hard, isn't it? Do you really want to do this? Would it not be easier just to go back to how you were? So yesterday I had to push myself a little bit harder to sit down with the books. And I actually did more than I thought I was going to do. I pushed through it, which was great. And then today I came across a video by a guy called Tom Dante, who is a trader. He was also a trader, an employed trader. There's a quote or two from him in the trading course that I'm doing from KB Trading. And I watched a video that he recorded 5 years ago now, but it was about the realities of trading. He said, it's really hard. He said, most people fail. His classic quote was, you are on your own, no one's coming to save you, which I thought was great. Also, trading is not a normal job. The market doesn't care if you live or die, succeed or fail. It's not a level playing field. There are loads of people in the market that have lots more money, lots more knowledge, insider knowledge in some cases, than you. They have enough capital to force the market if necessary. And really, trading is building a career based on gambling. Albeit using a strategy to give you a best guess with the highest probability of success. But it's still gambling. It's speculative. It's speculation. And again, I started to think, you know what? Do I really want to go through this pain of learning this skill? Might take a year, might take 3 years, might take 5 years to become consistently profitable. And then I spoke to my wife, and she reminded me that when I don't have something in my life that I'm working on outside of my day job, something I'm working on for my own self-improvement, I'm a pain in the arse. I was in a band for many years, bass guitar, vocals. Stopped for reasons I won't go into. Neither the rest really was one reason. That was my thing to focus on outside of my job. And when I do something, I do it. I'm not being arrogant or big-headed, but I do it, which is why I resisted taking up golf for quite a long time. I've always fancied, I love sports, but I know if I take it up, I want to do it properly, and I don't really have the time, especially not if I'm going to work on something like forex trading. I was a Freemason for years. That gave me something to focus on. I was an active member of the lodge. I took responsibility for stuff during the meetings, and that served me for a time. That improved me as a person. And then when I sensed that it wasn't serving me anymore, I stopped it. And since then, or since lockdown really, I suppose, I've been a bit bored, and that's not been good for my mental health. And then after she said that, I started thinking about, well, you know, what are the reasons that I'm actually doing this? You know, as that's a good reason to give me something to focus on, to try and build up some kind of pension plan, which I don't have. You know, other than I hope I'll inherit some money from my parents, but that's not much of a plan, is it? That's a hope. That's speculative. Also, you know, it's a challenge as well. You know, if 95% of the people fail, if I can succeed, you know, that gives me a kick. But just as important as well, in Tom Dante's video, he points out that the reason most people fail is because of psychological issues, not that they're mad, but because they can't handle the fact that it is speculation. And he runs through some things that successful traders do, which unsuccessful traders won't or don't. And it is to analyse themselves, to find out where they're weak, and to work past it. And he said a couple of things that really hit home. One was, if you're not working on yourself, then somebody else is working on you. Now, I go to work every day. I do a good job. I work hard. But, you know, the firm is working on me. They want me to do certain things for their interests. So with the Forex trading, I'm working on me for my benefit. You know, I can control where the money I earn is spent. You know, I can control how I do it. Eventually, if I go full time, where I do it, for how long I do it, etc. He also said remember, they eat the fat ones first. In other words, the people that don't succeed and fall by the wayside in any endeavour are the people who are lazy, who don't put the effort in, who don't do the things they need to do. But it was the self-analysis. He said you can persevere all you like, you can turn up, but if you're making the same mistakes all the time, if you're trading and losing, unless you can be honest with yourself, analyse yourself, then you're not going to succeed. So that appealed to me as well, you know, in terms of having to be mentally strong. I've been mentally weak over the previous 6 years. So that again was a good reason for me to keep going on this journey. And it's incredible how the mind works. We're 2 weeks in, and you know, I'm thinking about giving up. It's too hard. Yeah, it's not the attitude that wins, is it? So next video will be Wednesday, coming week. Still working through the course, so I'm just over halfway through. There's also some videos to watch. I've just set up an account on TradingView, which is a charting software. Got to get to grips with that as well, which I will. If I get some spare time, I'll do that. But I think in the mornings I'll carry on with the course. I might even actually do the TradingView thing tomorrow morning. Finish that video, which should be good. But anyway, I'm going to make another video Wednesday when I'll give you my progress halfway through the week. See you then. Bye-bye.